So this was my quarantine project, just redoing some of the rooms in the house. So one of the rooms was my bedroom. So I repainted the walls, took down the wallpaper, did some furniture, new furniture in the room. I still have some things to do, like I need to redo the carpets and a few other small repairs, but overall this is how the room turned out. I'm gonna spend some time talking about a few products that people have messaged me about. So let me start with this. This cabinet I actually got at Target. It's where I keep most of my skincare products that I don't want the kids to mess with. This box people have asked me about, I actually got this on Facebook Marketplace for like $8. The cross is not from Hobby Lobby. I bought it at H-E-B on clearance after Thanksgiving. Baskets from Ross. And then here, this mirror right here, I actually got at Big Lots. It's broken, but it has like a little vintage look to it, so I was like, oh, that's fine. And I only paid a couple dollars for it because it was damaged. There's my little mini fridge. I recommend, if you're gonna buy a mini fridge, this one from Walmart was only like $30, and it's just the same size as the other mini fridges for your skincare. So I think it works out perfectly. You don't need to purchase one of the ones that are like $100 or $200. If you look at the measurements, they're all the same size. So right here is a little station for me to do my nails. I really need to do them. I've been putting it off. In the little toolbox, that's where I keep my piercing equipment and some tattoo equipment. I'm gonna be doing some videos of me piercing my daughter's ears, so you can stay tuned for that. So let me move this out of the way, come over here, so you can kind of see my makeup. I have a lot of it. You in no way, shape, or form need as much makeup as I have. My kids have been playing in my makeup. I always know with my makeup if something is out of place or it's been touched. But I have a lot of it. I'm gonna do some videos about products that you need and things like that, because it's not a necessity to have this much makeup. I know I always tell people don't look at what everybody else has or what influencers have, because it's so deceiving, because you do not need all that product to do great makeup looks. That's where I keep my brushes. This is a lot of the products that I use regularly, so I have them where they're easily accessible. My mirror from Rebel Poppy. Up here I just have some foundations and then some pictures of lipstick, and have my perfumes on the wall. And then over here in the back I have my eyeliners, lip liners, and mascaras, my favorite lipsticks, and then my highlighters, powders down here. I have so much stuff, so, but not as much as a lot of people have, so I would say that this is probably a small collection compared to some. My eyelashes in the top bin, my face masks, and then in the bottom bin I have beauty bags, just more products. I usually throw stuff in here that I use regularly, or things in the back that I haven't reviewed yet. This is for eyelashes, my planners, more planners. I have a ton of planners because I like to be organized, yet I hardly ever read my planners, but I like to write things in them so I can feel like my life is together. Smile Direct Club. I'm doing that. I'll let you know what I think once I'm finished. Some more of my stuff. These are for cleaning the brushes. And then of course I have more in my closet. A lot more products. You can see just just a ton of stuff. Oh, that's all my nail care back there. This is all my makeup. And I'm going to spend some more time talking about it and talking about the things that I think that you need and are useful. You don't have to have a big elaborate vanity. I've had a vanity no matter what house I've lived in, no matter where I've gone. That's always been something that I have ever since I moved out. And even when I was a teenager, honestly, because I've always collected makeup and had a lot of makeup. But you don't have to have the $2,000 makeup station and the $200 shelves, and you know, you don't. The beauty business is a $500 billion a year business, so they're doing well, and they do really well marketing and with influencers. So when you see how they have their everything set up, you're of course supposed to want it. You're supposed to want everything that they have, but it's not necessary. You need to just get what works for you and what works for your life. Be original, be creative. Even though I have central air, I do have air conditioning in here because I don't like to be hot. Sometimes it is extra hot with the lights. So yeah, so this is my room. Like I said, I am gonna do some more videos where I talk about more of the products that I have and more about how setting up an area. You know, I have 4 kids, so I don't have my own beauty room. I don't think I've ever had my own beauty room that wasn't called the bathroom or my bedroom, but you can make it work in the room that you have. I bought the table. It's supposed to be an entry table. I bought that at Ross for like $15 on clearance. The little containers right there I bought with the drawers, I bought that at Ross also for like $30. The mirror at Rebel Poppy I think was $130. This was like $20 on Amazon. The chair I got at Wayfair. I know a few people have asked me. I loved it when I got it, but the problem is that I've only had it for a very short amount of time, and my kids were playing on it and it ripped, and every day I see the stuffing coming out of it, so I don't know that I would recommend this chair. The bed I got at Wayfair. Would I recommend this bed? I love the way the bed looks in the room, but I will tell you there's some issues with the bed, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. I wasn't going to do it on this video, but this is real life. So this fabric gets stained very easily. I know, because I also have a sofa made out of this fabric. So my kids splattered something on it. I've only had it 2 weeks. And so I panicked, and you can actually see where the stain from me wetting it and trying to get the fabric clean. And so right here, because water will stain this fabric, I was like, I need to dry it. So what did I use? A blow dryer. And the blow dryer burned a hole in the fabric. So I had to buy this little patch that does not match from Amazon to cover up the hole. And then if you have pets, that's the result of having cats. The dirt is a result of having kids. So this is only the first 2 weeks. So this is real life, guys. This is real life. When you have kids, anything and everything is possible. That's why I have to replace the carpets, because they're a mess because of kids. I have a hole in my wall over here behind the door from the kids. You know, I bought these baskets. Normally I only get baskets at Ross, and I bought these baskets because everything's been closed down, and so I wanted to buy baskets for the room to kind of hide the cords a little bit. And one's for shoes and one's for diapers. And my kids put pins in this basket, and yeah, so That's for life. This table I actually got on Facebook Marketplace. It was actually the original vanity that I had in the room, which I actually liked a little bit better because it was bigger. But I took out the thing that had my TV on it and needed something that was slimmer just so we had more space in here. So yeah, so that's everything. Just remember, when you're buying products, when you're trying to set up your makeup room, when you're trying to redecorate your bedroom or whatever, you know, it's not going to stay perfect forever. You know, if you live in my house with all my kids, it doesn't even stay perfect for 2 weeks. You don't know how many times I've redone this video, by the way, just trying to get them to calm down so I could do it. And, you know, and you just got to find things that work for you. And don't put so much pressure on yourself for everything to be perfect and everything to be like what everybody else has or what you see in magazines. I mean, obviously, I'm a mom. I know that I can't have a white room, even if it's my own room with a lock on it. Like, I have kids. Like, look at this, was a white carpet when I got it. You see it next to the white blanket? I mean, it is not a white carpet anymore. You know, I have this this comforter that I'm still using because I paid a lot of money for this comforter, but I have it turned upside down for a reason. You know why? Because I have kids, and the other side doesn't look as pretty as the back side of it now. So just remember, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Don't think that you have to have, you know, what everybody else has. You can be original. You can be practical with your own life and make it work for you. And I will be showing in the next video some of the other rooms I've redone in the house. But I just wanted to show you again this room, and so you can see how everything turned out. I know I've had some people ask me, so there you go. See you next time.